Corpus Christi Moody High School as the hosting Lady Trojans take on the visiting Lady Warriors here in volleyball action for this Friday night. We have a couple of volleyball games here in the Corpus area, and then we have both crews at Buck and Cabinets afterwards, and a lot more football and volleyball action in the area. So make sure to follow us at Real Sports Live to get all that action and much more. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, the Roku Network, and Apple TV. And I'm Mark Molina giving you the call here. So let's run down the Moody volleyball roster. Number 1, Mackenzie Uribe. Number 2, Liana Cantu. Number 3, Lindsay Guerra. Number 4, Destiny Cavazos. Number 5, Lydia Lowe. Number 6, Caitlin Salazar. Number 7, Kyrie Morgan. Number 8, Emery Narvaez. Number 9, Madeline Cantu. Number 10, Sienna Miller. Number 11, Megan Ponce. Number 12, Iana Salazar. Number 13, Cara Olvina. Number 14, Nailea Careno. And number 15, Amaya Nunez. For Victoria West, number 2, Leia Gonzalez. Number 3, Madeline Rendon. Number 4, Eliana Rojas. Number 5, Sawyer Broughton. Number 6/20, Madison Dybala, the libero. Number 7, Daylin Zarate. Number 8, Caitlin Gurnt. Number 9, Abigail Schlee. Number 11, Rachel Goodwin. Number 12, Erin Reynolds. And number 14, Canella Cohen. Number 18, Caroline Cohen. And number 1, Caden Clemens. And there's Moody coming out early for the first point of the match. So some discussions there by the officials. And the point going to stay with Moody. And on the serve, number 1, Mackenzie Uribe for the Lady Trojans. Here's the setup and the outside hit. That's going to be a point for Daylin Zarate. A strong attack on the outside. Leads to a point. And in to serve, number 8, Caitlin Gurnt. And there's a nice play at the net by number 9, Madeline Cantu. Goes up in the center of the net, and she's just able, kind of flicks it to the side, going right, away from the front row of the Lady Warriors. So it's now 2-1 with number 15, Amaya Nunez, on to serve for Moody. Here's the setup. There's the outside hit, the spike and the kill to Erin Reynolds. As she gets the deflection off of Nunez there on the back row. Point for the Lady Warriors is number 2, Leia Gonzalez, comes on to serve for the Lady Warriors. This one popped up high. And that's Destiny Cavazos that was Madeline Cantu who couldn't come up with it as the ball came down in front of her, and Gets deflected out past the inline. There's a jump serve by Gonzalez, popped up here by Moody. And that's gone through with the outside hit. That's going to sail out of bounds past the end line, point over to Victoria West. 4-2 now for the Lady Warriors. And that was Destiny Cavazos, and it's returned by the Lady Warriors. A nice play on the front row there by the Lady Trojans, and there's the outside hit from Sawyer Broughton. And just a mistime serve there on the front row by the Lady Warriors, point over to Moody. Destiny Cavazos on the serve for Moody. There's a tough attack by Aaron Reynolds with a spike on the kill in the middle of the net. Got a little bit crazy there on the net, but the Lady Warriors able to control and get the point there. The point over to the Lady Warriors as looked like Lindsay Guetta, number 3 on the back row for Moody. Couldn't quite control the pass, and there's another deflection on the back row, but it's controlled, sent over by Cavazos. Here's a setup on the outside, and that's Sawyer Broughton. Lady Warriors so strong at the net, especially on the outside. A lot of power in their spikes. Here's Aaron Reynolds on to serve for the Lady Warriors. That's popped up by Uribe the libero and sent over by Uribe. Here's a setup on that's Canela Cohen. Nice rally going on here. Here's the pass. Here's the set. And that's Broughton right into an outside, into a double block there, but she's able to come back with it on the outside and pick up the point. After another couple of points here by Victoria West, it's now 10-3 Warriors, and Moody wanting to talk about it. Had a little bit of a scoreboard error there, but we got it all fixed now. CC Moody, it's now reflected, but Victoria West leads 10-3. Here in set number 1. So coming out of the timeout, on to serve is Aaron Reynolds. Aaron Reynolds on the serve for the Lady Warriors. And this one popped up on the back row by Moody. Another point over to Victoria West. There's a shallow serve. And here's the setup. And there's a block there by Cohen. And here's a setup. There's the back row attack from Aaron Reynolds. And that one sails past the end line. Point over to the Lady Trojans. 11-4 the score now. Point over to Victoria West is now 12-4. There's a whistle and an infraction going to go against Moody. It's going to be a point for Victoria West as Emery Narvaez approaches the center of net and pops it up, but it's going to be a whistle and a point for Victoria West. But there's a point over to Moody after Eliana Rojas sends it into the net on the service error. It's now 13-5. Mackenzie Uribe with the serve, and now returned by Victoria West. Point over to Moody. Another point to Victoria West. Lady Warriors really rolling right now. Here in set number 1. Number 9, Abigail Schley on the serve for the Lady Warriors. And that was Destiny Cavazos going down for the dig, but sends it into the net. It's going to be a point for the Lady Warriors. With Schley back to serve. Schley picks up the ace, and it looked like Moody just thought they were going to try to let it go. Might sail out of bounds, but the back row let it go, and it's now 16-6 after the ace. And there's the outside attack by Lydia Lowe, but that's a little bit too much on that one. Sails out past the end line. It's 17-6 now. Lady Warriors. This one played on the back row. Sent over by Odvina. And there's Lowe two-handing it over, but nice play there by Mackenzie Uribe. And there's a double block. That's Lowe and Liana Cantu making the play for Moody on the front of the net. 17-7 now. Emery Narvaez on the serve for Moody. Here's the setup, the spike, and the kill for Caroline Cohen. 18-7. I just want to inform all the viewers watching that there are more games and there's limited bodies to put at those games. So should this run a little bit longer than our allotted time, we have about another hour. There's another point for the Lady Warriors. Nice attack there on the front of the net. 19-7. But just want to remind everybody watching that our allotted time is about another hour, and we might have to leave this game in progress so that we may get over to another game, a football game. And that's Dalen Zarate with the kill. It's now 20-7. And that's going to be a timeout by Moody, who trails by 13 here in set number 1. With that, we're going to take a break. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
Texas Hub certified company, over 3 years in service in Corpus Christi, Texas. TSS Photography. Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Real Sports Live. Madison Dybala on the serve, and it's not returned by Moody. It's now 21-7. Dybala once again picks up the ace. Now 22-7 as Victoria West rolling along here in set number 1. There's a double block on the net. It's going to be a point to Moody, but there was number 12 Aaron Reynolds and number 2 Leia Gonzalez on the block for Victoria West, but it results in a Moody point. Serving is Liana Cantu. There's a double block that's low, and number 9 Madeline Cantu picking up the double block for the Lady Trojans. Waking up on the front line a little bit here. And there's a nice play by Gonzalez, reaching up for the ball on the net, and then she gets the tip ball out of bounds on the deflection from Moody. So it's now 23-9. Caitlin Gurnt coming on the serve. This will played on the back row by Uribe, but deflects it out of bounds. It's now 24-9. Set point for the Lady Warriors. And Gurnt sends that one into the net. Point over to the Lady Trojans. Coming on to serve is Amaya Nunez. Nice play on the back row by the Lady Warriors. Nunez sets it up for Cantu, and it's popped up high by Lady Warriors, and it's still in play. And that one sails out of bounds, but what a sequence there. A couple of points strung together here by Moody. There's a double block by Moody, but it's going to be a point over to the Lady Warriors, and that's going to be it for set number 1 as Victoria West rolls to a 25-11 victory in set number 1. Set 2 coming up in a couple of minutes, and we're going to take a break. But before that, just want to remind everybody once again that we have an allotted time up to about 6:15-ish, where we're going to have to stop the broadcast, and we're going to have to get over to our next location, which is all the way in Kingsville. So we apologize for the inconvenience, but we have still a good amount of time to go. So we will likely be leaving this broadcast in progress, but we will have this game, the recorded version of it, on afterwards with whatever we have recorded before we leave in progress. And then we're going to have more football games live around the 7:30 time here in the area at both the Valley and here in the Coastal Bend. So you can watch all that action and more here at Real Sports Live. Follow us on all our Facebook, on our social media accounts on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Roku Network, and Apple TV. So about 2 minutes to go before we come back for set number 2, and we're going to take a break and a word from our sponsors. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito. This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Coming out of the break, it's now 2-1 Lady Trojans. Here in set number 2. And there's an outside hit for the point. That's number 5, Sawyer Broughton. 2-all here. Set number 2, Victoria West taking a 25-11 victory in set number 1, and now lead here 3-2. Leia Gonzalez on the jump serve, and that's going to fall fair, just inside the end line for the ace. 4-2 now. And Victoria West picking up where they left off. Gonzalez sends that one into the net. It's going to be a point over to Moody, and Raquel Gonzalez not too pleased with that one as she looks to the sidelines after, but now serving for Moody. Number 4, Destiny Cavazos. Here's a setup, and there's Cavazos with the back row attack. It's going to go past the end line now. It's 5-3. Lady Warriors. Number 12, Aaron Reynolds on to serve. Played on the back row. And there's a strong attack on the outside by Anne-Marie Narvaez, and that's going to be a point for Moody. Nice strong setup. Had a contest there in the corner, but the ball bounces Moody's way. It's now 5-4. 4 serving 5 as Caro Odvina on to serve for the Lady Trojans. Nice dig there by Caitlin Gurton on the back row. This one popped up. Gurton with the pass. Here's the setup. There's the outside hit by Canella Cohen. Played by Moody. Still in play here. And there's Lowe with the block in the middle of the net. She goes up hard against Carolyn Cohen, and she wins that battle at the center net. 5-all. And Cohen gets it back as she goes up against Lowe, but this time Lowe goes up for the block, but point off the deflection, sails out of bounds. Point for Victoria West. Eliana Rojas, number 4, on to serve for the Lady Warriors. This one played on the back row, popped up. Sent over by Narvaez. Here's the setup. There's the outside hit. Strong approach by Zarate. Played by Moody, and it's going to be a point to Victoria West as a signal. But there's a deflection, and see what the officials decide. So there it's going to be point to Moody off the deflection. And that was the first instinct from the sideline of Moody. They thought they got the point off of a tip ball, and they were right. So 6-all here. Sienna Miller on the serve. There's a heads-up play there by Destiny Cavazos on the net. Moody takes the lead. Catches the Victoria West back row a little bit out of position. Here's Zarate with the outside attack. Popped up by Moody, sent over. Zarate with the pass. Here's the setup. There's an outside play there by Cohen. Rojas pops it up. And there in the center of the net, that's Caroline Cohen, but they said it sailed out past the end line, so 8-6 Moody now with a 2-point lead here in the early going of set number 2. There's a nice play on the front of the net. That quick two-handed play at the net just kind of takes the defense off its feet there. It's 8-all. It's one of those misdirection moves. You suck the defense in, make them think that you're gonna set, and you just go on and send it back over two-handed. There's Zarate with the corner. The outside hit for the point. And it's now 9-8 Victoria West. Abigail Schley on the serve for the Lady Warriors. There's the jump serve played on the back row. This one popped up. There's the outside attack by Zarate. And Lady Warriors pick up a point there. It's now 10-8. That's Destiny Cavazos picking up the point for Moody. Just a soft one-handed approach there at the net. Narvaez with the serve. There's a double block by Moody as they take the point there. Nice defensive play on the front row by the Lady Trojans. 10-all now. Narvaez on the serve. Here's a setup, and that's Cohen sees another double block there by Moody, and that results in another point for the Lady Trojans. And they've retaken the lead. Back and forth set here. Narvaez sends it into the net. On the service error, it's 11-all. That play goes out of bounds. Point over to Lady Warriors. Madison Dybala serves, and there's going to be no return by Moody as the ball gets deflected and goes out of bounds to the far side of the court. 13-11 now, Lady Warriors. And just a nice play there. That was Destiny Cavazos on the attack of the center net. Gets blocked back her way, and her back row almost came up with it. This one popped up, and it looks like it was going to come down center net, but Aaron Reynolds goes up for it, picks up the point. 15-11, and Victoria West rolling. Picked up 5 straight points here. It's now 15-11, and we're going to take a break. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
LLC, located on the square in Woodsboro, Texas, specializing in row, crop, and pasture rangeland, serving farmers and ranchers in multiple counties since 2011. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer. 1-800-573-5166. Stacy Neiman Insurance Agency, LLC.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, Jay Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. Jay Gonzalez.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Music.
So after Victoria West picks up a couple of points there in the break, Moody picks one up, and it's now 17-12. Slows down the pace of the Warriors. And the Lady Warriors can't come up with a return there. It's going to be 17-13, 13 serving 17. That's Cantu on the serve. This one popped up and sent over on the back row. And there's Zarate on the outside. Picks up a point on the outside attack. Caitlin Gurnt on the serve for the Warriors. Here's the jump serve. This one popped up. Destiny Cavazos returns it. And the center net. Strong spike for the kill by Aaron Reynolds. It's now 19-13. And this goes into the net. This could be a point over to Moody. 19-14 now. Mackenzie Uribe on the service line for the Lady Trojans. Her jump serve comes up short, hits the bottom of the net. 20-14 now. On the serve is Leia Gonzalez for Victoria West. Here's a jump serve. This one popped up by Lowe, and that was number 6, Caitlin Salazar, coming around, trying to make a play, but it sails out of bounds, but A for effort there. Here's a setup on the outside for Lowe, and double block sent the other way, but out of bounds. That was number 12, Aaron Reynolds, and number 14, Canella Cohen. But it results in a point for Moody. 21-15 now. Serving for Moody is Madeline Cantu, number 9. There was an approach by Sawyer Broughton, and the deflection off of Moody's back row sends it out of bounds. 22-15 now. Aaron Reynolds on the serve. Here's a setup for Broughton. Sent back the other way by the Moody defense. And that was Cohen a little late to the net as the ball fell awkwardly there on the front row on the net. So it's 22-16, 16 serving 22. Number 13, Kara Odvina on to do the serving for Moody. Nice play there by Liana Cantu. And this outside hit by Canella Cohen sails out of bounds, and they're going to give a point to Moody off of a tip ball. As Lydia Lowe, number 5, goes to speak with the official. the second time the officials have had to come out and discuss a call during this match. Right now, the point to Victoria West, but they're going to say there was no tip ball, and it's going to be a point over to Moody. So it makes it a 5-point game. Moody coming on here late in this set is number 13, Waldvina, back to serve. And that's Broughton with the outside attack, controlled here by Moody and sent over. And Lowe with the strong attack for the spike in the kill in the center of the net, 22-18. Moody with some momentum. Lowe went right at Caroline Cohen there, and Cohen just couldn't control there on the front row. There's another heads-up play there by Lowe. As Cohen went strong the other way, got it over the net, but nice play up front for Moody. It's now 22-19. And this one goes into the net. So kills the Moody momentum there on the service error. It's 23-19, 23 serving 19. This is number 4, Aliana Rojas on the serve. And Rojas makes a play on it on the back row, but sends it sailing out of bounds just short of the net. 23-20 now. And Moody trying to make a run here in set number 2. They're going to give the point here to Victoria West. Just a lot going on. There within that rally. So number 9, Abigail Schley comes on. It's set point. Moody gets it over. And there's the outside hit by Daylin Zarate. And that's how set number 2 is going to come to an end. Victoria West holds on. Mini onslaught by Moody here at the end of set number 2. So set number 3 coming up. Victoria West in search of a sweep. Moody trying to extend the game. So we're going to take a commercial break and we'll be back. This is Real Sports Live.
Of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
At Bulls Bail Bonds, our goal is to provide a friendly and efficient bail bond process to our customers. We want to help you with our knowledge and experience to provide a fast and friendly service. We will beat or match our competitors' price. Hours of operation are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years, 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, Jay Gonzalez injury attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. Jay Gonzalez.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to begin set number 3. Victoria West taking set number 1, 25-11. And take a closer second set, 25-20, and is now set number 3. The Lady Warriors in search of a sweep. And we have about a half hour more on our allotted time here before we have to cut the broadcast. In progress, so we're eyeing around 6:15 for that. But here we go, we're getting set number 3. Number 20, Madison Dybala on the serve. There's a good start for Madeline Cantu from the outside hit for the spike and the kill. Point over to Moody. Liana Cantu on the serve now for the Lady Trojans. Getting some air there was Aaron Reynolds on that attack. This Moody defense really playing strong towards the end there of set number 2, and this one sent over by Uribe and out of bounds. It's 1-1 now here in the early going of set number 3. Madeline Rendon on the serve for Victoria West. And that was Liana Cantu who went down to get it. Popped it up, but nobody there as it rides the top of the net and falls down. Point over to Victoria West. Uribe pops it up. And there's a heads-up play by Cantu. Timing it right on the center of the net and able to spike it down. Amaya Nunez comes on to serve for Moody. Dybala sends it over for Victoria West. Here's the setup, the spike and the kill by Aaron Reynolds in the center of the net. 3-2 now, Victoria West. When that Victoria West front row gets the timing down, whether it be on their outside hits on the center of the net, when their timing's down, they're lethal. As Abigail Schley serves it and not going to get a return as it gets deflected deep past the end line, and Moody trying to make a play on it. It's now 4-2. And Schley comes up with the ace as she puts that serve right between the front and the back row. Right in that sweet spot. Not too deep of a serve, not too shallow. There's a setup for Cavazos. It's played on the back row by Victoria West. And there's a strong outside hit by Sawyer Broughton. It's now 6-2. That one rides the net and sent over by Moody, but heads up play there. It looked like that was Canella Cohen. Goes up strong. As she gets the ball that comes over the net, it was shallow, but she's able to time it right for a strong spike for the kill. Double block. And that one just falls fair. That's number 5, Sawyer Broughton. Number 12, Aaron Reynolds on the defensive play for the Lady Warriors. 8-2 now. Lady Warriors opening up a sizable lead. And Schley having a good time on the service line. And that's going to be a timeout by the Lady Trojans, who fall into a 7-point hole early here in set number 3. Lady Warriors searching for a sweep. Moody looking to play on. Let's take a break. This is Real Sports Live. Welcome back to Real Sports Live. 9-2 here in set number 3. And still on the service line is Abigail Schley for Victoria West. There's a nice defensive effort by Victoria West. That's Reynolds and Cohen on the front row. It's now 10-2. This one skips the net, and that one gets sent out of bounds, but a heads-up play there by Sawyer Broughton, who went low. Tried to pick it up, but deflects it out. Now serving for Moody, number 9, Madeline Cantu. That one's popped up by Dybala. Nice strong attack by Aaron Reynolds, center of the net with authority. And Reynolds heads to the service line. Reynolds with the jump serve. Here's the outside hit by Aaron Narvaez for the point. Emery Narvaez, excuse me. Number 13, Cara Odvina on the serve for Moody. The point going to be to Broughton as Lydia Lowe able to pop it up, but Moody can't come up with it. It's going to be 12-4 now. That's a serve by Caden Clemens, number 1. Clemens with the setup. And sent back down by Caroline Cohen with the spike in the kill. Point, Victoria West. Victoria West rolls to a 9-point lead. Clemens serves. Dybala. And that's Broughton with the outside spike for the kill. 14-4, 10-point lead. Victoria West rolling in search of that 3-set sweep. And that's Rendon with spiking the kill on the outside. Gets it to fall inside the end line. 15-4 now. This one skips on the net, and that was deflected by Narvaez, and she sends it sailing past the end line like a missile. 16-4 now. And timeout Moody, as they want to talk about it as they find themselves in a 12-point hole. And we're going to take a break as they want to talk about it. Rural Sports Live, we'll be back.
Texas A&M University Kingsville. 99% of our students receive financial support. Apply today and see what we can offer you.
At TSS Photography in Corpus Christi, Texas, you can experience the latest technology in photography. Whether you're an individual or a team, you can experience photography at a whole new level. Real-time photos can be seen on screen as they are taken in-house or from remote locations. You can even have your order placed as you leave the room. Special events? No problem. Take your pose. Choose your background. This is a veteran-owned company, a Texas Hub certified company, over 3 years in service in Corpus Christi, Texas. TSS Photography.
And this serve goes sailing past the inline as we come back from break. Point over to Moody. Somewhat quells the momentum for Victoria West. It's 16-5. 5 serving 16. As number 11, Megan Ponce comes on to serve for the Lady Trojans. That one falls fair. As we had Dybala, the libero for Victoria West, chasing it down. Ponce back to serve once again. Couple of straight points here by Moody. Make it 3 with Lowe there on the front row. She's had a good game on the front of the net. 16-7, 3 straight here by Moody. That was Broughton who went low to get it. She did, but under the net. 16-8. Dybala with the pass. Here's the setup. That was Gonzalez who sends it over. And Lowe strong to the back row. 16-9. 5 straight points by Moody. They did this the last set. Made it close. Broughton goes up strong, picks up the point on the outside hit. (17-9). On the serve, number 4, Eliana Rojas for Victoria West. Rojas sends that one into the net. 17-10, Moody back on the service line. And that's Cohen on, sends it to the net on her outside attack. Another point to Moody. Back on the service line, number 8, Anne-Marie Narvaez. And off the deflection, that's Gonzalez. 18-11. Madison Dybala. Back to serve for the Lady Warriors. The shallow serve, and that was number 11, Megan Ponce on the back row. Went to play it, but sends it sailing out of bounds. It's now 19-11 with Dybala back to serve. Here's the jump serve. That one on the net. 19-12 now. 12 serving 19. Liana Cantu on the service line for the Lady Trojans. And she sends that one into the net. 20-12 now. On the serve is number 3, Madeline Rendon for Victoria West. And there was a setup, and that was Madeline Cantu who went up for it, but that one came down. Timing there was a little off. It's 21-12 now. Madeline Cantu sends that one over the net. Picks up the point, 21-13. 8-point game, number 15, Amaya Nunez comes on to serve for Moody. 13 serving 21. There's a double block. That's number 9, Madeline Cantu, and number 12, Iana Salazar for Moody, picking up the point. 21-14 now. There's the outside hit by Canella Cohen, picks up the point on the deflection for Moody on the back row. 22-14. Number 9, Abigail Schley on to serve. She's going to pick up the ace as it falls right in front of number 6, Caitlin Salazar, 23-14. Lady Warriors closing in on a 3-set sweep. And once again, that Salazar tried to make a play on it. That one sails past the end line. Another ace for Schley. 24-14. 10-point lead for Victoria West, and now it's match point. That one a little bit too hard for Aaron Reynolds. 24-15. 15 serving 24. Number 9, Madeline Cantu on for the serve. Here's a setup, and that's number 5, Sawyer Broughton, to end the match with the emphatic spike in the kill, ladies and gentlemen. So that's going to do it here. 25-15 in set number 3. Set number 1, 25-11 Victoria West. Set 2, 25-20 Victoria West over Moody. And now 25-15 here in set number 3. Lady Warriors complete the 3-game sweep. And that's going to do it for us here as Corpus Christi Moody will be back here on the air at 7:30 from Javelina Stadium for Banquete at Santa Gertrudis football. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen, and keep it here at Real Sports Live.